Okay, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing this king size air mattress, or sells at KNZZO. And like I said, it's a king size. And we'll open the box up and see what we have. Be real careful when you open this box that you don't cut down inside of the box. I'm just cutting along the flap here at the top. You definitely don't want to slice this air mattress inside. That would not be a good deal. So, like I said, I'm just slicing right along the top of the flap there. You see there's nothing there that I could cut. And looks like it comes in a pretty nice, so far, carry bag. It has some straps and then a little enclosure there, a little pull cord. And let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box. It's going to take to get out of the box. I'm going to turn it upside down. Just kind of let it slide out. There we go. I tell you right now, this thing is very, for a mattress, air mattress, it's heavy. I mean, I wouldn't say very heavy, but it's heavy. I mean, it's you're not going to just tote this thing to the beach and not give out of breath. So, like I said, yeah, it's a pretty neat. It's not real thick. Some kind of a nylon carry bag, but that's okay. I mean, it gives you something to carry it in, a couple of good straps. And I'm gonna set this thing out on the floor and we'll get it aired up and see what it looks like. Another thing I was gonna show you here real quick before I set it up on the floor, it comes in another plastic bag. And of course, this thing is flat and it's, pretty compact. But you know as well as I do, if you've ever dealt with an air mattress, you'll never get it back this flat again. I don't care what you do. If you have a pump that deflates and all that, you'll never get it back to that point. But you know, you'll probably be able to get it back in the bag, because this bag is pretty large. You know, see, it's a good bit larger than the mattress itself, so it should fit back in there. Okay, so I'm gonna set the mattress up on this piece of carpet I have here. Get out of the plastic pack here. It does have some instructions. I guess, yeah, there's your instruction manual, and then it gives you this is something they give you to repair any leaks. It's some kind of plastic or something. May not have something to repair it with if you get any holes in it. And let's unfold it. This does have an inflator and it's built into it also, which is a pretty neat deal. It's quite large. It's definitely a king size for sure. Okay, so we have it laid out, and like I said, you can see it's large, it's big. All right, let's see what we have on the pump here. Okay, it has a cord, plug-in cord. I don't know if you can, if it's in the video. Yeah, it's in the video. Okay, so it has a plug-in cord, and I don't think you can use batteries. I haven't really looked at the description yet on everything. I'll do that a little bit later. Mainly just want to get out and kind of go over it. But it doesn't have any batteries, so you'll have to have plug-in power to be able to air it up. But most times, wherever you're at, you're going to have that unless you're camping. If you're camping, well, you'll have to have a generator or something. Sorry. So let me get a power cord, extension cord, plug this thing in, and we'll get it aired up. All right, so we have it plugged in, and I don't have anything to run a timer with. I don't know where my tablet is, but we can kind of estimate the time to see how long it takes to air it up. Let's see how it does. The way you air it up is you'll turn this knob, and it shows you on here, turn it this way, which is clockwise, will deflate it, and counterclockwise will inflate it. So we'll turn it counterclockwise. Yeah. Okay, so it's fully aired up. I'm gonna cut it off. When you cut it off, it seals. You don't have to do anything. It seals itself. It took roughly about 5 minutes, not quite 5 minutes actually. I was timing it by the clock on the wall, which I can't get down. But anyway, it took about a little less than 5 minutes actually. So not bad, that's not bad at all. And this thing is thick. Let me see if I can get a tape measure, ruler here and see. Okay, so this ruler is 18 inches tall. And you can see it's right at 17 inches. It's right at 17. It comes to right here. So that's it's about 16 and a half inches, or 16 3/4 actually. But anyway, 16 to 17 inches, that's pretty good. So the air mattress is really thick. It should be, I would say, fairly comfortable. Yeah, it's sturdy. It doesn't sag a lot. It does on the side, but it's going to do that on the side. But in the middle, it's quite supportive, feels like. And this covering here feels really good. It feels like velvet. Really, really nice. So overall, I'd say it's a fairly good mattress. I have one actually similar to this one. I didn't know this was exactly the way this one was. The one I have is not quite as thick as this, though. It's only about 12 inches thick, but has this basically kind of the same covering deal. And what's good about that covering deal is you could actually just sleep on that. You don't have to put a sheet down or anything, but you do probably want to put a sheet down. But if you do put a sheet down or a blanket, that blanket or sheet won't slide as badly if it was just on that plastic. If it's just the plastic, the sheet would slide or the blanket would slide. On this fiber stuff here, the sheet and the blanket won't slide as badly. So that's a pretty good situation there. Now what we'll do is go ahead and deflate this thing, and we'll see how long it takes to deflate it. And there again, I'll time that to see how long it takes to deflate it. But I'd say it probably shouldn't take much longer than it took to inflate it. And there again, to deflate it, you just turn this knob clockwise. And just let it go and it does its thing. The mattress is fairly flat. It took about a little over 4 minutes, so not quite as long to air it up. Of course, it was within just 10, 15 seconds. So roughly a little over 4.5 minutes to air it up, and around a little over 4 minutes to deflate it. So what I was going to show you now that we've got it deflated is what I always do when you want to fold a mattress back up like this and get it as flat as you can. You want to fold it up while it's deflating, and that helps to get that, you help squeeze that air out. And then also it helps while it's deflating and it's sucking that air out. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, well, that's pretty much it. It's pretty flat. Probably not quite as flat as it was when we opened it up, but it's good enough that we can get it back in the package here. So let's go ahead and do that. And there you go. And like I said, it's the bag is generously big enough to be able to get it back in there. And I don't know if we can get the drawstring to close, but yeah, probably not. But that's you know, that's good enough. I didn't probably fold it quite properly, but it's in there. And you know, if we work on it a little bit more, you know, we could probably squeeze it on down in there. Still, there's plenty of room left in there. But there again, you can carry it around. That's what you need. You just need to be able to carry it. So overall, pretty good mattress. I think it's going to be really good for those times when you need an extra bed for someone and you have company over or whatever the case may be, and you just need somewhere for someone to sleep. 5 minutes, air it up, you're good to go.